Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Janie, this is Myrtle, my camper van, and today we're on the farm. There's my little ducks. And we're going to be cooking up a lovely spaghetti dish for you. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get going. So this is a dead easy recipe. We're going to use fresh pasta that cooks in 4 minutes. The other ingredients are going to cook in like 30 seconds. But I just wanted to show you lemongrass. If this isn't something that you've used before, lemongrass gives a lovely flavour to Asian style dishes. So I highly recommend giving it a go. All you need to do to prep it is chop the bottom off, chop the top inch or so off, and they all get discarded. And then just peel 1, possibly 2 layers away. I'm going to take 2 off because it's just looking a little bit dry, this one. It smells so good. And then holding on to the stalk end, you're going to bash with the back of your knife. Just bash along the length of the lemongrass. And what that does, it breaks the fibres inside the lemongrass. So when you come to chop it, you'll get tiny little pieces, perfect for this dish. Okay, and then just finally chop it up. And that will bring such a lovely, delicate, citrusy flavour to your dish. It'll be lovely. So yesterday we got back from our first festival of the season. We went to Rock Oyster Festival down near Wadebridge. We had the best time. It was superb. The music was awesome. The food was amazing. They have an oyster bar and you get an oyster for £1. And I just, every time I went to get another glass of wine, I was necking a couple of oysters. Honestly, I could have OD'd on oysters. They were so fresh and so tasty, and they had all these different dips that you could drizzle over your oyster, and I kept having the red wine vinegar with shallot, I think it was. Oh, so good, brilliant. And part of the deal for us going to the Rock Oyster Festival was that I did a demo. I did my first ever food demo on stage. It was actually just a table with a few chairs, but do you know what? I get to say that I've done my first demo, and I did this recipe that I'm going to make for you today. So I've been eating this a lot lately because I've been practicing it, getting it right, making sure I didn't make a complete mess of it on the day, and it's really tasty. I got some great feedback down at Rock Oyster, so I hope you guys love it too. We are using £2 today, please forgive me, but it's a little bit special, so hopefully you won't mind too much. So I've got a big pan here of water that's come to the boil. And I've got fresh spaghetti. So this is from the chiller cabinet at the supermarket. Obviously you can make your own. I didn't. Just getting out of bed this morning after that festival was hard enough. There's no way I was going to be making pasta too. Okay, I've swapped my pans over and now I'm just going to good glug of olive oil in my saute pan. And just get that nice and hot. So whilst we might be using £2 today, we are making the speediest recipe in the history of recipes. This is going to take 4 minutes from start to finish. My kind of cooking. Okay, when your oil is hot, you're going to pop it in some garlic and some chilli. Now yes, I'm using great big chunks of chilli here, but I've already tested it and it's a very mild chilli, so I've got no problems there. I've also got the stick of lemongrass that I've just chopped up and a bunch of fresh coriander. And I've got the meat, brown meat and white meat from a crab. I'm actually only going to use half in this because there's only me eating this, and that is quite a lot of crab meat. So just give that a little tickle. Meanwhile, our pasta timer has gone off, so I know that the spaghetti is also ready. So bring the pasta over, but also bring quite a bit of the cooking water over as well. That's going to create the sauce with these lovely flavours. So you want that liquid, that starchy liquid from the pasta, because it will give you a nice sauce and it will thicken up nicely. Just going to turn the heat off there. Believe it or not, this is now cooked. I think that'll do rather nicely. And we're finished. I hope someone had a timer going then. That was like super speedy. So quick, I haven't even got a plate ready yet. When you're all dished up, give it a little squeeze of fresh lime juice. And just serve that wedge on the side. And there we have it, one very yummy bowl of crab spaghetti. If you want to get more groovy camping recipes, then hit the subscribe button below, and I will be back very soon with another very tasty recipe. Until then, happy camping. Would you like some pasta ducks? This is Tinker, my absolute favourite duck. She is very spoiled, although to be fair, I don't think she's ever had fresh pasta before.